Cancer, welcome back to the channel. Monica Love here at the Love Messages. So today we're going to be doing your reading from the 11th to the 17th of October. This is going to be a general reading, so it may resonate with you, it may not. If it does resonate with you, there will be a link in the description box for the extended. So Cancer, in this reading, I'm going to be taking a look at past, present, and future. I'm going to clarify the cards for you and pull some advice. Okay, so your challenge, Cancer, is the Page of Swords. And what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck is the Six of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so your challenge here is the Page of Swords. I'm getting with the Page of Swords as your challenge for this coming week that there could be something that you want to research, you want information here. It may be difficult for you to find information. It may be difficult for you to see something for what it is, especially with the Mercury retrograde. Around this time, closer to the end of next week, the retrograde is going to be changing, so that's good. But what I'm getting here with the Page of Swords is you're trying to get some sort of information, and it may be challenging to possibly get this information. We're going to find out when we clarify in a moment. Now, in the recent past, you have the Six of Wands, the Five of Wands, and the Four of Cups. So I'm really strongly getting here that in the recent past, someone here thought that by disagreeing or having some sort of disagreement, it would bring about some sort of success, okay? Which is really contradictory because, when we have conflicts and we have arguments, oftentimes they don't lead to success, but what they lead to is energy of being closed off. So I'm feeling like someone here thought that by, maybe expressing their opinion or saying their opinion or standing up for themselves, it looks like there was a conflict here in the past. Okay. And as a result of this conflict that a lot of you were confronted with in the recent past, a lot of you closed off. Okay. The energy started to close off. And what happened for many of you is I feel like you started to go within. You started to really review and analyze things. And that's your challenge, right? Because your challenge right now is the Page of Swords. You're trying to analyze and look at something, and it may not really make sense to you. You may not understand why certain things in your life are happening the way that they're happening, okay? So we're going to clarify all of this in a moment, and we're going to see. Now, in the present moment, Cancer, you have the Two of Wands, the Five of Pentacles, and the Four of Pentacles. So it looks like in the present moment, there's a decision, okay, that needs to be made in terms of your life, okay, in terms of the path that you're choosing in your life here. For some of you, you are in separation with the Two of Wands, and the reason why the separation happened for many of you is because there either wasn't enough gratitude, someone here could have left and disconnected from the situation in order to find maybe more stability, better stability in some sort of situation. We're going to clarify all this and get more information in a moment. In the near future, you have the Seven of Pentacles, the Knight of Swords, and the Six of Swords. So it looks like in the near future, a lot of you are going to be disconnecting from some sort of situation. If you haven't already disconnected from the situation, I see you doing that in the near future. It is something spontaneous with the Knight of Swords. So we're going to clarify all this and get more information in a moment. Now, what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck, you have the Six of Pentacles in reverse, the Two of Pentacles in reverse, the Strength in reverse, the Four of Wands in reverse, the Ten of Cups in reverse, and the Knight of Wands in reverse. I feel like a lot of you made a decision to possibly disconnect from some sort of situation. I'm getting that it was very difficult for you to make this decision, but it needed to be made here. And I'm getting the reason why a lot of you chose to make this decision is because one, you weren't happy in some sort of situation that you were in, and two, it wasn't stable. Okay. So there was something here about a situation not being stable. And although you didn't want to take action on this situation, you wanted to take your time. There's one specific situation that may have happened in your life, Cancer, that forced you to maybe make a decision, okay? So what you don't see coming is the fact that by you making this decision, okay, by you not being satisfied with the circumstances that you were in, by you making a decision is actually allowing you to change that, right? Because, you know, oftentimes when things happen in our life that we don't like, we tend to stagnate. And I don't see you doing that. I see you actually choosing to make a decision, even though it is a really hard decision to make, in order for you to preserve your happiness and be happy, right? Because if we're not happy, then what's the point in engaging and doing certain things, right? So a lot of you are learning that if you're not happy in a situation, a decision possibly either has been made or needs to be made about changing some sort of circumstance in your life, okay? So this is what you don't see coming. Now let's get into your reading, Cancer, and let's see what's going on for you. I'm going to clarify the Page of Swords. Okay, so your challenge, the Page of Swords, is clarified by the King of Cups. You have the Two of Wands and the Knight of Pentacles, okay? So it looks like a lot of you are trying to make sense of a certain direction that you need or should be taking in your life, especially after some sort of separation. Some of you were recently in a separation, okay, or you've decided to separate yourself from some sort of situation in order for you to find the love and happiness that you truly deserve. I'm also getting with the Knight of Pentacles, which is the explorer, the Explorer of Pentacles here, the bear. A lot of you have taken time, or you are taking time, and that may be a challenge because things are not moving as quick as people want them to during this Mercury retrograde. So yeah, it looks like a lot of you are choosing to move into a new direction, you know, choosing a path to take, and you're trying to find information about this situation in order to make an educated decision. Okay, so this is your challenge. This is what I'm seeing. Let's talk about the recent past. Let's clarify the Five of Wands in the recent past. Okay, so the Five of Wands is clarified by the Seven of Swords. You have the Hanged Man and the Judgment. So yeah, a lot of you had some sort of conflict in the recent past with someone here who, there was some sort of conflict because someone here wasn't taking action, or they weren't doing what they were supposed to do. And as a result of that, that created some sort of chaos here in the past. And I feel like a lot of you closed off to this person. Tell me more about the Four of Cups in the recent past for Cancer. The Four of Cups is clarified by the, you have the King of Pentacles, the Four of Cups, and the Three of Wands. So yeah, someone here felt like they were waiting a lot. I feel like this was you, Cancer. A lot of you are waiting for some sort of opportunity or offer from a specific person. And as a result of that, a lot of you have either rejected this offer, or maybe you were rejected here. Someone here was rejected in the past, but I feel like you were the one doing the rejecting. Because you waited so long, right, for this person to finally take action, and that may have been the reason why conflict was created. And I'm also getting in the recent past that even though you thought this situation was going to bring success to you, there was a lot of deception here. Maybe someone here lied, or they weren't completely honest with you, and that also turned you off from maybe accepting this offer, okay, in the recent past. Now, in the present moment, you have a very significant decision you have to make. It's a life-changing decision here with the Two of Wands. And things can go either way, okay? Things can go either way here. You have the Five of Pentacles and the Four of Pentacles. So we're going to clarify all of these. I'm going to clarify and see what this new direction is, or this decision that you have to make is that's coming in for you. But first, I'm going to clarify the Four of Pentacles. It looks like someone in the present moment is still holding on to something here. We're going to find out what that is. Let's clarify. So the Four of Pentacles is clarified by the Seven of Cups. You have the Ten of Cups and the Knight of Wands. So yeah, I'm getting someone in the present moment is, you know, it's funny because Cancer, this person's still holding on to this situation. I feel like you're dealing with somebody who's not really consistent with you, okay? Or somebody who is, you know, either keeping their options open or they have multiple options here. It looks like in the present moment, the reason why either you're holding on to this situation or this person is holding on to this situation is because whoever is holding on to this situation actually believes that there's potential for fulfillment and happiness, okay? But at the same time, this person constantly ghosts or they leave or they disconnect from the situation. And that may be why a lot of you have to make some sort of decision, okay, whether or not you want to remain being in this situation. So tell me more about the Two of Wands. What is the message here from the Two of Wands for Cancer? So the Two of Wands is clarified by the Five of Cups, the King of Pentacles, and the Knight of Cups. Yes, there you are, the Knight of Cups. And a lot of you are waiting for this offer from this person. Now, I'm really getting a lot of you, the Two of Wands for me right now, intuitively, is representing that there may be a second chance in store, okay? So some of you may be open to giving somebody here a second chance, but at the same time, there is possibly, you know, research or information that you have to go and look for in order to make this decision. And that's why you have the Page of Swords as your challenge. Tell me more about the Five of Pentacles for Cancer in the present moment. So the Five of Pentacles is clarified by the Four of Swords. You have the Two of Cups and the Four of Wands. Yes. Somebody here is wanting a relationship in the present moment, okay? Wanting to be in something stable here, but at the same time, something needs to heal in the present moment. And I think for many of you, this is why, you know, it may be difficult to make a decision about the situation, because even though you may feel there is still potential here, Cancer, there's a need for you and this person to heal something in the connection. And I see you possibly being open to doing that. All right. So this is what I'm seeing here in the present moment. Someone's still holding on to this connection. In the near future, someone decides to completely disconnect from the situation. Okay. It could be you deciding to completely disconnect. We're going to clarify and find out in a moment. Somebody here is doing something spontaneous. Like they didn't plan for it. They just, you know, jumped up one day and decided, you know what, I'm going to do this. Spontaneous. Tell me more about the Knight of Swords. What is this spontaneous action that's taking place in the near future for Cancer? Okay, so the Knight of Swords is clarified by the Nine of Swords, the Two of Swords, and the Nine of Wands. So somebody here is deciding to completely take action because they're tired of being in this place of fear and anxiety. They're tired of being in this energy of being closed off, stagnation. And that's why this person may decide to move forward, because they don't want to be in this place of always second guessing the situation. Tell me more about the Six of Swords. The Six of Swords is clarified by the Ace of Cups, the Temperance, and the King of Wands. Somebody here is choosing to move away from a situation because they are going to receive a new offer. And I feel like this is you, Cancer. A lot of you are going to be disconnecting from a situation because for many of you, you've been holding on to somebody here who has not been consistent with you, somebody who has been keeping their options open. It's been a very casual connection. It looks like you want something more stable and solid, and that's why you have a decision to make. For many of you, possibly between two people here in the near future. I see you actually choosing to disconnect from this situation, possibly for something better. Okay, so let's get some advice for you, Cancer. What is the advice? Okay, so the advice here for you is the Moon, the Page of Pentacles, and the Nine of Wands. Your advice right now for you is to be prepared to experience something new here, okay? It's definitely something that you don't see coming because the Moon is here. The Moon talks about things that are hidden from us. And the Nine of Wands is about is about determination. So your advice here is not to completely give up on a situation because there's a brand new experience, brand new opportunity that's coming into your life that you don't quite see. And I think I actually mentioned this in the juice reading when I did the juice reading for your sign. There's so many opportunities that are coming in for you, but if you remain closed off or you remain being in a place of stagnation, you may miss these opportunities. So it's important that you remain determined, even though you may not see these opportunities coming in, because the more you believe and the more you have faith. This is why the last card in your reading is the Seven of Pentacles. And what does it say? It says a card of faith. So in order for you to take advantage of a new experience that's coming into your life, be it love, career, business, family, whatever it is you're striving for, you have to believe in it and you can't give up on this, okay? Even though you may have had a bad experience, or maybe you're having a bad experience in the present moment, that doesn't mean that your opportunities that are available to you are limited. They're available to you, Cancer, if you want them, if you believe that it's possible, okay? So Cancer, this is what I have for you. I hope this reading helped. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.